tonight. Experts advocate entrepreneurs' empowerment for success for sector's growth. Senate to conduct holistic investigation of oil and gas industry. Plus, disability community to drive change, challenge stereotypes, and spark cultural transformation. Hello, good evening, and thank you for joining us on Channel 12 News at 7. I am Yemi Dalimo. The Ogun State House of Assembly has assured the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Abeokuta, of stronger collaboration towards delivering dividends of democracy to the citizens of the state and other areas of mutual support. Speaker of the House, Oludaisi Elemide, stated this while hosting the management of the station led by the General Manager, Kehinde Onoda, at the Assembly Complex in Abeokuta. Correspondent reports on this and other engagements of the lawmakers. Of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Abeokuta, Ogun State, embarked on the visit to appreciate the cordial working relationships existing between the arm of government and the station, as well as the peace and tranquility among the arms of government in the state, thereby promoting good governance and delivery of dividends of democracy across the nooks and crannies of the state.
Ready to collaborate with us, and this collaboration will help us to reach out to Ogun State citizens, for them to be aware of what the State Assembly is doing and to the benefits of the citizens and how they can be part of what the Assembly is doing. Is majorly to give the House and its activities more publicities.
Speaker Oludaisi Elemide commended the Nigerian Television Authority for being a partner in progress for excellent service delivery and promised effective collaboration with the station for a mutually beneficial relationship.
I appreciate the visit. It's one that is better among others. I will be willing to synergize with them.
Earlier at the plenary, the lawmakers called on the State Ministry of Works to attend to the deplorable condition of Idomila Idomowo Ilese Barrack Stadium Road in Ijebu North East constituency and that of flooding in Ifo2 constituency, in a matter brought before the House by the lawmakers representing the constituencies. The Speaker urged relevant government agencies to urgently address the problem in the interest of alleviating the suffering of residents of the areas. In Abeokuta, the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Adedosun Aremu Gbadebo, is recommending that the federal government adopts the 13th of July every year as Wole Soyinka Day in appreciation of the contributions of the 1986 Nobel laureates. This was at a media briefing to herald the 90th birthday celebration of the literature icon. Akim Jimo reports.
While enumerating the immeasurable contributions of Professor Wole Soyinka to Nigeria as a living legend and the first African to be honored with the prestigious prize of Nobel laureate in literature, the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Adedosun Aremu Gbadebo, acknowledges that the literary icon is worthy to be celebrated at 90. For the monarch, all is therefore set for Egbaland to celebrate the literary giant at the June 12 Cultural Center, Kuto, Abeokuta, on Friday 12th and Saturday 13th July 2024, with a number of activities lined up.
Somebody who has placed literature, poetry, drama on the world map, coming from Africa. It is worth celebrating. We're asking that this be adopted by the federal government and that GCON be conferred on Professor Wole Soyinka.
Oba Gbadebo believes that the commitment of the poet come novelist to justice and equity as a human rights activist, as well as passion for cultural reawakening, are true testaments of who he is.
A quintessential essayist, teacher, actor, hunter, human rights and political activist, anti-corruption campaigner, and a globally respected elder statesman.
How did he defy 22 months incarcerated just in one single cell, deprived of freedom, deprived of his book, somebody who is a bookworm? How? And then he still maintained his mental state. I mean, it's deep.
The theme of the forthcoming 90th birthday celebration of Professor Wole Soyinka is defiance and creativity, a celebration of Soyinka's artistic ingenuity and impact on Nigeria, Africa, and the entire world. In Abeokuta, Hakim Jimo, NTA News.
Residents of Ogun State are assessing the first half of the year 2024, especially on achieving the goals and aspirations set at the beginning of the year. In this report, Omolara Yusuf examines reasons expressed for not meeting the targets on time.
At the beginning of each year, individual Nigerians often set goals or aspirations to be achieved over a period of time and do often take stocks to ascertain whether or not the target is met or otherwise. Respondents who spoke with NTA News says even with tales of economic downturn and other persistent challenges in the country, some of their goals have not been fully achieved.
I'm not the type that always set goals. I have my target, but not setting it, writing it down, but I have my target and I go towards it. But the reality is that the economy has not been friendly. So achieving set goals or targets has not been very easy. But we thank God, we've been able to take a step. Instead of taking 10 steps, we'll be able to take some steps. That's the reality. So if I'm to say how far, it is well. As in the way we always say it is well.
The reason expressed for not meeting these set objectives caused them to reflect on developments in the country and how it is now affecting their goals and lifestyle in general.
And we're able to increase not even minimum wage, but the living wage of workers is very important. So if a living wage is approved and they considered the situations surrounding the inflations of things, well, I believe the half years that are left over, we can easily meet up with our needs.
Many of our plan has been not go straight according to how we plan it, but we hope everything will come better.
They however expressed optimism that all will soon be well and most of their goals will come to actualization, while also encouraging others to persevere. In Abeokuta, Omolara Yusuf, NTA News.
Micro, small and medium enterprises developers are advocating enhanced skills and knowledge to strengthen the confidence of entrepreneurs in Nigeria. Oluseyi Adiagbo reports that this is towards achieving an innovative subsector that can adequately contribute to national economic growth. This while on NTA's Good Morning Nigeria, where efforts at empowering entrepreneurs in Nigeria as well as strategies for growth were discussed.
I was strategic about what I wanted, and I made sure that everything I do is proudly Nigerian.
Koforola Awoyera, a winner of a National SMEs Award, counting against, but only few of our colleagues can share the same story. In the submission of Collins Nwozu, who is guiding restructuring and positioning of over 3,000 small businesses as global brands, 9 out of every 10 Nigerians who ventures into entrepreneurial activities drop out, but also mentions that there are ongoing programs to tackle the numerous challenges hindering progress.
NEPC is helping us to mobilize MSMEs in that area within the states that are operating within those product lines. So we're going to take them through sustainability program.
So we have a facility where we bring in all those regulators to see how they can approve or certify some of all these products by MSMEs so that they can easily export.
Tola Adekunle Johnson, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Job Creation and SMEs, Office of the Vice President, explained that there are current policies and interventions of government intend to ensure SMEs get the desired results, but insist that people participating in the subsector must be responsive.
Just as you have expectations of government, there are basic expectations of an SME as well. You run a business, you run a business for close to 3, 4, 5 years, and that business is not registered, yet you need government support. That is more likely not going to happen if you are not captured by SMEDAN or CAC.
For the guest, despite Nigeria's numerical strength, as well as many empowerment initiatives to make businesses thrive, priority must be set on attaining standards and other sustainability plans. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
Senate has set up an ad hoc committee to conduct holistic investigation of the oil and gas industry. Among terms of reference of the committee chaired by the Senate leader, Opeyemi Bamidele, are examination of pre-shipment and pre-discharge parameters of the NNPC, determine compliance of the direct sales, direct purchase arrangement, and find out the status of the 22 depots. The committee also has the mandate to engage with the NNPCL in order to understand the timeline for startup of the government-funded oil refineries. The committee has 3 weeks to conclude the assignment. Meanwhile, Senate has urged security agencies to adopt technology in detecting the hideouts of terrorists, insurgents, and other criminal elements, as it condemns the recent suicide bomb attack in Goza, Borno State, which left more than 30 persons dead.
And we have been given different dates when these refineries will be up and running, and none of those dates had worked. I think it is important for us as elected representatives of the people to be able to bring NNPC and their contractors to ask the question.
So part of the investigation should be why one of our refineries is producing, but the market in Nigeria either is blocked, frustrated, or whatever. He has to go and sell it outside.
No, it's that even the issues of the act, the PIA, we must look back at the PIA. We have a right as a parliament. Don't we have the right? We have the right to look back and see whether the thing is working for us or not.
Up next is business news with Oluwa Damilola Oshungade.
The Nigerian Stock Exchange recovered from the previous day loss with a 25.72 billion gain, buoyed by appreciation in the shares of Cornerstone Insurance, Chase Bank, Wapik Insurance, and 19 other stocks. The market capitalization and the all-share index rose by 0.05% to close at 56.61 trillion naira and 100,067 naira.77 points, respectively. Meanwhile, some stakeholders in the impact investing space in Nigeria have called for legislation and policy to boost investment in underserved entities in the space. This call was made at the official launch of the Sustainable System for Research and Innovation Financing Project, founded by FCDO's Research and Innovation System in Africa in Lagos. That's all on business news. Oluwadamlola Oshungade.
And also, that's the news for tonight. We thank you for watching. Good night.
It's hot. Have you seen the remote?
No, I haven't seen it.
How did you do that?
New Gate
Gate Exclusive Hotel and Event Center. We have various rooms for lodging and accommodation, executive suites, double and single chalets. Come and have a 5-star experience in hospitality. We have a bar where we sell varieties of wines and drinks. Our restaurant is second to none, with mouth-watering dishes, African cuisine, continental and local dishes, all at affordable prices. Our event space is suitable for all ceremonies, be it social or corporate. We have a big parking space and our environment is conducive for all. Our security is watertight and we have 24 hours power supply. We are located at Quarry Road at Abeokuta, Ogun State. You can reach us on 006 081 0672. New Gate Exclusive Hotel and Event Center, the sure bet in hospitality.